Hey guys, welcome back to another breakdown, and I'm going to talk about my favourite try from the last 12 months of touch football. Right now we have the 2024 New South Wales State Cup Men's Open Grand Final between Doyleson with the ball and Newcastle defending. Now, this is it's a sweeper. We've had a couple of videos revolving around sweepers the last couple of weeks, and this is a standard sweeper platform. But the reason that it is my favorite try from the past 12 months of all the games that I've ever seen, it goes down to IQ and the chess game that it is touch football. So if we see this, we've got middle, middle here. Dumping the ball, this middle is eyeing off his opposing middle. He's going to make the dump there and split in. Obviously, in is this way because one, he wants to get away from the sweeper, otherwise they will run into each other, and then he becomes the option on the open side. The sweeper will come in and attack the player dumping the ball. This guy here, he is going to attack him. Then on any given day, a sweeper would probably be up here, maybe a little bit wider, but he wouldn't be that deep that he is now. But he is that deep for a reason. But yes, a sweeper would normally get it there and attack this guy. He can either ball play on the open side, dive at the line, smoke him short, but you should have either a 4-on-3 or a 3-on-2, depending which way you beat them. But the reason this player here is so deep is, watch what happens. Now, context. This is the grand final. These teams, well, they've probably played each other multiple times in the lead up to this in regional tournaments. They played in the grand final at country champs. While they didn't go to Vorden, they have played each other a lot. And this is where, like, thinking about what a player would do. How does a normal player defend? Now, the defensive link that is just off camera here, I believe Doyleson have either done some video analysis, they've studied this particular type of defender, and know that he likes sniping from the short side, which I do have a video on that. You can just search. I think it is too risky or something like that is what it's called. It is a risky play. It has a very good payoff when you get it right. Because it can save a try. But like I said, it is risky. And this is what you're at risk of. So the sweeper comes around, and there's the shadow, and he's going to start sniping at this player here who's sweeping. But as you can see, that player there, the dummy half, look at his motion of a pass. That is not a pop pass at all. That is not a pass to the sweeper. Watch where this pass goes. Across the face. Now it's well left by this guy, and you can see how tight this link is coming in, and all it becomes now is a cutout out ball running an outline to their link, who goes in for the try. Now that there is just a very, very smart, high IQ try where I would say pretty much any other team at that tournament would have just gave it to the sweeper or done something else, and they would have been sniped, and a play would have just gone down the drain because of that aggressive short side defense. But this here, and another thing I'll point out is a lot of the times these type of plays, the sweeper will actually overrun it, get to in front, and the ball will go behind. That's actually the easier option. And I've got a video called Tunnels where they do something like that off a reverse quickie. They step in front, they engage that snipe, and the ball goes in behind through the tunnel. This is a much harder pass because it's going across the face of a sweeper that's running forward. So the lines here, so one, the pass has to be 10 out of 10, which it is. This sweeper has to be pushed up enough to sell the fact that he's sweeping, Because if he's back here, if he's really deep and providing that easy line for a pass, they'll never snipe him. So he has to push right up, and then this link has to just pretend he's just a passive support runner, and then angle his run out to get around that sniping link, just in case he decides to abort the snipe halfway through. So much of this play, whilst it's over in 2 seconds, everything has to be done just right. And it was a grand final. It was 0-0, and they go out and run this play. It was just mind-blowing. I remember everyone in the crowd just, they did that sound where something like, it was like someone did a flip, like a winger did a flip to finish or something. It was like that, but all it was a simple, well-run play. And it was a play that you probably don't see often, because it's something that, like, I've only ever seen this play attempted once, and that was at an NTL. The Sharks tried to do it against Hornets, which is the region that this is. And it nearly worked, but the pass just wasn't quite 10 out of 10. It was about an 8 out of 10, slowed them down, and the touch was made. But this is, the first time I've ever seen it work, and it was just so crisp. So it was just, and I think Mitch Walken on one of our podcasts, just recapping the year, he actually mentioned this try as well. So it wasn't just me that was impressed. But yeah, so very, very well done. Can't really fault the defense. If you can find this game, go watch this game. It ends up an absolute grandstand finish. Goes down to the last play, and the last sort of 2 out of the 3 grand finals have done that as well. With the other one also being decided by 1, but it just wasn't decided at the last second. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. Stick around every Monday Sydney time at 7 o'clock at night for more breakdowns. So this one wasn't really as much educational for majority of the viewers. It's not really something that a beginner or even an intermediate team would try out or learn from, but it is just something I would like to acknowledge on the channel, and I thought a Monday breakdown would be the best time to do that. But yeah, we'll see you next week. Appreciate every one of you that watch the channel. Thank you. Bye.